What is up, everyone? Robcia here. We are back with another vlog. I know I probably have not been posting a lot often when it comes to like Amazon vlogs. It's because I've been mostly worrying about like trying to get the job done. I mean, I'm not saying that doing the vlog slows me down. It's just there's times where I get there late, and I'll be honest, I have been going to work late, but this is due to transit. But obviously the company does not give a shit about the valid excuses that I provide, especially when it's not my fault. But other than that, besides that, it's just it's the lateness, trying to get the job done, and just worrying about a few other things. Most of it is just personal, but other than that, we are back, and today we are going to a different location. I know I've been mentioning, I think maybe the past maybe 1 or 2 episodes, maybe more, I'm not sure, that I have been going to different places besides Brooklyn, mainly because of the fact that I guess actually I did tell you they switched up most of the routes. I don't know if it's Amazon or the company doing that, but I believe at the end of December or early January they decided to switch up our routes. So instead of us all going to Brooklyn, most of us are actually going to Queens, which is Glendale, Richmond Hill, I think a few other spots. But certain routes still goes to Bushwick. So there are times where I might go to Bushwick, and also that's another reason why I chose not to record it, because I want to record on the day that I feel like is best, which is me going to Glendale. So yeah, this video we are going to Glendale and the Richmond Hill area, so this will be like an interesting day, but also not an interesting day, because you want to see the back of my van. You guys don't want to see the back of my van. I think y'all should, right? Do y'all? You know what, I might as well. Look at all this shit. Look at all this shit. I got all this freaking overflows. I got over like 40 overflows, and I think 13 bags. I think the packages rounds up to 2. Actually, let me not say it. Oh, I was about to say 213, but we have 218 packages. But most of the, or like let's say a portion of the packages contain overflows. So yeah, so that's gonna be an issue a little bit. But yeah, so I just really don't know what else to say, but the fact that yeah, we have a lot of overflows in this video and also in the van, so it's gonna get pretty hectic, pretty exhausted, and of course it's hot. What's good? Yep. So the temperature outside today, where's the QR code? The temperature outside today is going to be in the high 70s, close to 80. There's a QR code up here. I gotta scan that, so I don't have to individually type the letters or numbers on the VIN code or the VIN number. If this can work, I hope it works, because it worked the other time. I guess not. I guess this belonged to another van. Oops. It's fine, I'll do it manually. But yeah, there's gonna be a lot to explain in this video. Well, actually I don't even know, but before I explain anything, let me fill up the van, and make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Be safe, everyone, and I hope you enjoy this video. But yeah, there's a lot of shit that I gotta explain to you about, or like, let's say there's one thing that I'm kind of frustrated about that I want to let out to you guys. And I guess this goes for mostly the delivery drivers that work for Amazon. I want to kind of explain it to y'all mainly, but let me get my food first, and then once when I have everything, I'll for sure explain my frustrations and everything like that. But yeah, I'm gonna just park right here because I already ordered. I just gotta park, grab the food, and go. Can't park there. All right, when y'all see my meal, don't judge or anything. I just like the specific thing that's in it.
Now serving at $16.75.
Thank you.
They put cheese, right?
Yeah, so don't judge. I don't even know what to say, but yeah, just don't judge. I just like the seasoning on it. That's it. I'm not a big fan of the demon hunters in a way, but I mean, they're cool, you know. I think I saw some of it. Was it like the movie or something like that? It's not bad, but I just want the food. Cause the shaker fries, 10 out of 10. All right, so the battery on this GoPro, it's not really dying that quick, but I'm gonna just use this battery until it dies, you know. But I guess in the meantime, I want to explain a few things in the process. So let me just get my food set up, because usually I'm the type of guy where I would eat while I drive, which I don't recommend. I mean, I'm professional. Like, I don't, like, even though I tend to eat while I drive, which I'm admitting to that, I just know how to do it safely. I mean, I know some Amazon drivers tend to do that anyways, so yeah. But just know, the reason why I'm having this is because I didn't eat anything, and I just need something to eat, like, quickly, you know. All right, so off we go. We're gonna take the highway, but there's something I kind of want to explain about, mainly to the drivers that I said earlier. Mainly to the drivers. But I'm a little frustrated because I'm not sure every single DSP company does this type of thing where they do, like, you know, a little quick announcement to all the drivers and stuff like that, but my company does. So there's this one person, I guess, who just got upgraded to, like, a higher ranking job role in the company. I guess just put it that way. He made some sort of announcement which I am truly against of. And I know maybe most of you drivers and also citizens wouldn't like it as well. And I'm not saying every company says that specifically. I know damn well almost every company wouldn't say that. I just know there's quite a few that probably would, but my company tends to say that, which I really don't like. So there's a thing where obviously we have to use the bathroom. Us guys, I think I said it in the first or second episode, some drivers tend to use the bathroom in the van. Not saying like, oh, they use the bathroom on the bags or whatever. No, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is they would use an empty bottle and basically use the bathroom in the bottle, you know. But most definitely, we all tend to find a spot where we can get permission to use the bathroom, like let's say McDonald's, Target, or in other words, how I say it, Target. What's it called? Maybe gas stations or something like that. You know what it is. But the guy made the announcement. I forgot what he exactly said, but I remember that specific thing that he mentioned, and I'm not with it. So he was like, make sure y'all clean up after yourselves. We've been seeing piss bottles in the vans. I mean, because obviously some drivers tend to be lazy and they don't clean up the van. But you guys know I mostly carry garbage bags, and once when I'm done with my day or before or during, I clean up after myself. So you guys should know that already. I'm not dirty. I'm not one of those type of guys that would just be disgusting. But he mentioned that, you know, he's like, yo, if you want to use the bathroom, find a store, find a Target or something like that, or Target, or other stores. If worse come to worse, piss in a tree, piss out a bush or some shit. My thing is that I don't know if it's considered this word, but I think it's considered that. You're encouraging drivers to use the bathroom in public, and that pisses me off. And I know for sure if I was to say something, or I probably would have gotten mad, things would have gotten out of hand. So I wanted to vent to y'all, and I wanted to say that to y'all because it's like, it frustrates me to the core that I have to hear that specifically, especially when you are considered a, I mean, I don't want to say the specific job role, but I'm just going to call it a supervisor. You are a higher up or supervisor, and you're telling drivers to piss at a tree or a bush. What the fuck kind of shit is that? Like, seriously, you know, I understand, you know, that we gotta clean up after ourselves, and he even mentioned don't be peeing in the vans. He said don't pee in the vans, find a store or anything. If worse come to worse, piss at a tree or bush. So you're telling us that we shouldn't use the bathroom by using our bottles in the van, even though that is like a worse come to worse type scenario, you know? Us guys, I mean, yes, we could hold it, you know, but if there's no store or anything nearby, we have no other choice but to use the bathroom in the van, right? Now I'm gonna get to the woman's side next, okay, but I'm gonna talk about the guys. Especially when, let's say, when we go off course, or if we go off the route, somebody's gonna complain, yo, why are you this far from the stop? So if you're telling us not to pee in the van but find a store, right? If you're telling us to, are you gonna merge? I guess not. Right? He got a blinker out, so I don't know. But if you're telling us to find a store and don't pee in the van, I don't want them to come to me saying, oh, why you off course or whatever, because I know that's another thing that's gonna happen anyway. So this whole thing just makes no sense, right? So we have no other choice but to use the bathroom in the van. I don't do that. I find a store. But if worse come to worse, okay, yes, I'll admit, I would probably use a bottle. But I do clean up after myself. I always carry hand sanitizers. I always wash my hands and stuff like that. I am not dirty, okay? But it's like, it frustrates me. It frustrates me to the core that I have to fucking hear that shit. Now, when it comes with the women, obviously they can't do that. You know, I understand. But they actually have to find a store or whatever to, you know, use the bathroom. And it's 10 times worse than the men. Don't encourage every driver, male, female, whoever the hell, don't encourage every fucking driver to pee in a fucking bush, because you can get charged with that. Not only that, there's kids outside. There's fucking kids outside. Like, seriously, you can get charged for, was it public indecency or something like that? And then I think there's some other charges. I'm not sure if they can ticket you for that too, but they can definitely charge you for that. The police, they can charge you. So for them to actually, or not them, it's just one person, but I think today it was some other person, but for them to make that specific announcement to basically encourage drivers to piss in the tree or bush, you should never ever in your life do that. Once again, I understand people have to use the bathroom and stuff like that, but we should know better. As Amazon drivers, we should know better. You know, find a store. I would just say it like that. Find a store or a place that you're allowed to use the bathroom at. Okay? But I wouldn't encourage somebody to go outside in public just to use the bathroom, especially at night. That's disgusting. We gotta be we're gonna be smelling somebody else's urine in public. Like, that's disgusting. So that really pissed me off, and I've been holding this for the longest, because I think the first time I heard this was like, I think a couple weeks back, and somebody else said that shit today. I know Amazon wouldn't even say that at all, because the company knows better. But you, like, some DSPs hire the wrong people that shouldn't even be a higher up, and I'm just not with that. Especially when the guy that made that announcement, he has, I guess he may sound nice or whatever, but the way he talks to people, it sounds unprofessional. It sounds like he has an attitude 24/7. I'm not with it, okay? I respect every single person, including that person in particular, okay? I respect everything and everyone, but for someone to literally say that shit is one of the most stupidest things to say. Now, what if there's like an undercover higher up that works for Amazon specifically, not a DSP, like Amazon? What if an undercover was acting like they're a driver, comes in, and then he says that? Bro, he's fired immediately. You can't do that, you know? But like, I don't know, this has to change or something. I don't know what it is, but this is the second time I had to hear it. Not like, I mean, the specific guy I'm talking about, he didn't say it twice, he only said it once, but there was another guy that said it. So this is like the second time I had to hear this shit, and it's annoying me. So please, every driver that's here, that's watching this video, okay, just do the right thing. Don't do what that higher up said. What are you doing? It's a solid line. It's a solid line. And no blinker. No blinker and nothing. And I got it on video too. But as I was saying, to all the drivers out there, please do the right thing. Don't do that in public. You know, don't use the bathroom in public. If you really got to use the bathroom, okay, as a guy, I mean, I know the last choice would be possibly, you know, using the bottle for that. But please find a store or anything. Most of the DSP will understand why you're off course, because you have to use the bathroom. Because like, if you hold it, you might have like any like hospital issues or medical issues. Because I know like holding your stool or something in your bladder, if you keep on holding it, it's gonna lead to like something worse, which you're gonna have to use the bathroom. So but yeah, so just do the right thing. I kind of wouldn't work at a company that encourages drivers to do that. Although if you guys need the money, just stay there. But that one small slip up can possibly lead to a violation to the company and a possible shutdown. So just make sure you're just doing the right thing, because yeah, that could lead to a specific charge, and I don't want y'all to get in trouble. Oh, it was almost an accident, I think. I wasn't paying attention. I was like paying attention somewhere else. But I don't know, it's just that's the thing that really frustrates me, and I'm just not with it. I'm not with it. But nevertheless, we're on the highway. This is the BQE. We always rely, let's say, to go to we always rely on the BQE to get to Glendale. I was honking the horn just to get that white vehicle to move over. That's why I was, you know, giving it a little toot-toot. That's how you say it. But yeah, we rely on the BQE to get to Queens. I mean, sometimes we would rely on local streets, but there are certain times where there's traffic. But I prefer taking the highway since I feel like it's a little quicker, although there is traffic, but still. Wait, what the hell? What the hell is this Honda driver doing? Alright, this is actually weird. Yo, I'm just thinking about that video where they be pranking the person that's like sitting on the passenger seat. They're knocked out, and then they would scream out loud thinking like this truck is about to hit them or something like that. I don't know if you know the video. I'm gonna just pop it in the video right now. Oh my God, Jacob, watch out! Look! But it would be funny, like somebody sleeping in the passenger seat. If I have my own car, I would do that. Another thing, I just realized there's like a bunch of comments I have been seeing. Don't worry, I've been checking out almost every single one of your comments. There's, I think, a bunch I have screenshotted and wanted to save for the video. So like any of the Q&As or anything that you guys are leaving comments, I'll definitely read them in this video. And I'm just gonna say this too. There's times where people ask the same question, even though I answered it in another video. Don't worry, it's not annoying to me. It's a good thing you guys are asking these questions, because even though you have not watched every single one of the videos, which it's understandable that you guys are choosing not to, it's okay, it's understandable. I don't mind if you ask the same question over and over again. Like, let's say, like, please slow down, I'm doing like 45. Like, I know there's quite a few people that are like basically you know, saying the same question, or like different people, excuse me, not the same people. There's different people that would ask the same question. Don't worry, it's not annoying. Once again, I don't mind if I answer the same question so everybody can understand, so don't worry. Why is there a cone on the side of the highway? Probably fell off one of the vehicles. And there's traffic once again. I know somebody's probably gonna criticize me for, like, you know, blowing the horn for like a long time due to the fact that the person was trying to merge into my lane. Keep in mind, there's a solid line. I'm following the laws. You know, I'm trying to make sure that I'm trying to make sure I follow every law. You know, because there's times where I might slip up. Shit happens. But for someone to cross into a solid line, that's not good. Although that the street is open and stuff like that, or the road is open, you can still move over to one side or whatever. It's there for a reason, for safety reasons, you know. So I'm not with that. What the hell is this truck doing? Stay on your lane. What the fuck is he doing? Couldn't at least wait like a few more? What the fuck is he doing? He's going to the left lane, bro. You could have just waited. Like, seriously. Unless there's a fucking lane closure that I don't know about, but still, like, you could have just still waited. That makes no sense. Damn, right on my ass too, and you got a ticket too. That just makes it 10 times worse. I'm noticing that the battery is like close to dying, but I guess whenever it fully dies out, I'll start recording when I get to the first stop, or whenever's the right time to record. But it's a good thing I'm also recording on the highway, because in case y'all don't know, a lot of stuff happens in the highway. Well, like, let's say this goes for the people that doesn't usually drive in highways, or that doesn't have a car yet. A lot of stuff happens in the highway, and people tend to cut me off, almost crashing into me. You know, it's crazy. Please do not, please do not. There's a car right next to me trying to cut in. Please do not, please do not, do not, do not. What the fuck, bro? Nah, bro, come on. Are you serious? Get behind me, bro. You're not, no. Get behind me. Not today. He honks the horn. Damn, what the fuck? That car is crazy. Well, this camera is definitely gonna die while I'm in the highway, but when it does, I'll just see y'all at the next stop. Alright, y'all, so I'm back. So it took about 20 minutes to get off that traffic. As it turns out, there was 2 lanes blocked on the highway due to the fact that they're basically repairing like potholes on the highway, because every time when I'm on the highway there's a whole bunch of like holes or potholes, you know. So I guess they decided to block 2 of 3 lanes just to repair as much as they can. And yeah, I guess that's pretty much it. I thought there was an accident, but the whole traffic stretched for like a long distance. So yeah, we are in Queens. It really feels nice to be in Queens, not gonna lie. Although the only thing I'm kind of not with is the freaking, some of the streets basically. Like, you got 63rd Road, 63rd Drive, 63rd Avenue, and some other stuff. Yeah, it tends to get annoying. But other than that, it really feels nice to be in Queens, especially when most of the area is just suburbs. And one thing that I kind of feel uncomfortable with is the fact that although some of the homeowners, what the hell kind of truck is that? What the hell? Yo, these interesting ass cars. All right, let me not get distracted. Oh my god, I can't even talk right. Yeah, the only thing I feel weird about sometimes is when like some homeowners would give a note saying like, oh, you can enter the property, deliver the packages to the back of the house, or deliver it to the garage. I mean, it feels great that you have permission to enter somebody else's property so you can safely deliver the package, but you never know that one day somebody's gonna come out of nowhere and gonna be like, yo, what are you doing in my property? Da 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 da. You know, it's gonna lead to like a huge chaos, you know? And I kinda don't like that, or I don't wanna deal with that. But the places I go to, I mean, they all know me anyways, so I guess, let's say, put it this way. maybe like in the beginning time, if this is like your first few times like delivering at like a spot where it tells you to go to the backyard, it is gonna feel weird and stuff like that. But I think the more that you do it, the more you'll get used to it. And not only that, homeowners are mostly used to it in a way, so it shouldn't be that much of a concern. But yeah, we are 9 minutes out from the destination. I'm gonna try my best to preserve as much footage as I can, because I only have 4 hours of storage in here, and I've been saying it multiple times that I am planning on investing on, or basically saving my money on getting like more storage. I'm still trying to do that. I mean, although I do have the money for it, but there's times where like I tend to spend my money on something else. Like recently I spent my money on tickets to the Mets game. Wanted to surprise my father. Front row tickets.
Pedestrian.
I see it. But yeah, I wanted to surprise him. You know, I feel like it's something that you know, a son should do to his father. So kind of felt like I did the right thing. You know, he was really happy. He's never been in front row in Citi Field, you know, at all. So this was basically his first time. And this was game 2, I think, on the Mets 2026. I just want to put the year out so everybody will know which, you know, which day or which year we came in. But yeah, I mean, it feels good to be at front row. I mean, it's also my first time as well. So I know my father's watching this, because I know he tends to watch my videos sometimes, but you know, this was for you. Although I know me and you probably had problems like a while back, but you know, things have changed, and I know you're a great father, so I wanted to gift you something and owe you something in return. So this was for you. Hopefully I'll get you another ticket to a Mets game someday. So although you are a pain in my ass sometimes, Dad, but I love you though. But you deserve the tickets. Glad that I took you. I know you had a great time. At least you got like a close-up look of like one of the Mets players, like Juan Soto and stuff like that. So it is cool. But it was for you. Oh, there's a pizza over here. Oh God. The bird flew like really low. Thought it was like an animal just running across the street. I was just like really close on running it over, but I mean, jeez. Speaking of which, I was on my way to the facility one day. I think this was like a couple days back or last week. I was done with my route and I was going back to the facility, and tell me how I saw a raccoon running across the street. I hit the brakes because originally I thought it was like a dog or something like that, but then when I got almost close to it, like from hitting it, I realized it was a raccoon. And of course I was doing the speed limit and stuff like that, but I hit the brakes hard because I didn't know what the hell it was. So I think what I'm gonna do, because I think I noticed that one stop is here and then the other stop is like across town. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna deliver this package, pause the video there, and then I'm gonna I'm gonna start recording when I'm like at a good stop where I can just deliver like what 30 packages or so. So it could be better for y'all. Cause all I'm doing is just going across town, really, like after this. And I know that's gonna be like maybe 20 minutes of footage. I wanna preserve as much footage as I can so it could be, you know, interesting for y'all. Yo, I swear, people in mopeds, that's another thing I want to explain about. People in mopeds in this city are insane. The amount of times I almost hit one by accident is just diabolical as shit. What the hell are you doing? What are you even doing? There's not even your fucking lane, yet though you're fucking retarded. The light was red and the car decided to pass it. But yeah. Any of the delivery drivers that's in the city, you know, that's delivering in New York City, I just wanted to let y'all know, just please be careful when you're driving. Not only because of, you know, like pedestrians and bicyclists, but you also got mopeds in the city that clearly they don't give a shit about. And like, yo, they be just bobbing and weaving around traffic, and it's just, it's really concerning. And then there was this one time, I wish I recorded that. There was this one time I was at a I was departing from one of the stops. I was going to the next one, and I almost hit the moped even though it was my light. Dude comes in, gets mad at me, saying, yo, what's your problem or whatever, like, you don't see me? I'm like, first off, I had the right of way. And it was just a back and forth like argument until I think he decided to give up, tries to smack me, and drives off. Like, what the fuck is that? But anyways, just be careful. But we are at the first stop. Alright, so, oh, I hit my head. So now you can see all the clutter is in the back of this fucking van. All this shit. I'm just hoping that most of these boxes is like in one stop, because bro, I want to take all this shit out. This is crazy. This is crazy. Off we go. Do I have the key? I don't know if I have the key. Alright. Actually, no. The key's over here. Good thing I checked before I left. But, yeah, so one stop is here, the second stop is across town, and then like all of the stop is in one main location. So, oh, my arm hurts. Forgot to mention, my right arm is in pain because I guess last night when I got home, I wanted to catch something from my room, but I guess the way I did it, my shoulder popped out, like it dislocated for a split second. I felt it. It was I don't know, it was painful, basically. You see, security officers and will return shortly. Is this the entrance or am I bugging? I don't know if this is the entrance. I have never been here before. Or do I have to go back around? Is there like a button or anything to press? Oh, have never seen this one. Maybe I should go on the other side. Hold on. Where's the entrance? I'm a little bit confused because this is like literally my first time in this area. There's no, that's not even an entrance. Look like it is, or maybe actually, is it here? Because I might be. Let me see. Oh yeah, okay. So it is this entrance. Now my question is, where is the main entrance to the building? Because I am not sure where exactly it is. Let me see. Really feels nice outside. It's a little warm, but best believe I'm not keeping the uniform shirt on. I'm just gonna keep the vest because I tend to get sweat easily. Oh shit, that was a bee passing in my face. What the fuck? I tend to get sweat easily. Oh shit, that was a bee passing in my face. What the? Oh wait, is this the entrance? Oh, this is. So I hope that video, I hope I caught that on video. No, this is also close too, but where do I enter? Right there. Jesus Christ. Let me see. There we go. Another. I swear. Oh. Oh, so this is basically okay. So then I could put it in a secure mirror room right here. This is an interesting place. And this building was built in 1937, apparently. All right, so I'm back, y'all. So that Amazon worker that I just saw, I guess that I spoke to real quick in the building. I guess we had like a small convo. I mean, I know he's like, he speaks a different language, and I know his English is like, it's not as, you know, good. You know, I know like he's trying to learn maybe, but I understand what he was trying to say anyways. So he came from a facility in the Bronx and he's delivering most parts of Queens. And I think he's a flex driver, not a DSP, which is interesting, don't get me wrong, but I just wasn't expecting the fact that you have drivers from the Bronx, you know, coming to Queens. Because I know Staten Island, they tend to bring packages from there to Brooklyn. I'm not sure about Queens, so. But we're on our way to the next stop. I think the next stop contains about like 5 packages, but it's like separated into different stops. So I believe it's like a 3-minute or 2 to 3 minute drive, even though the map says it's 2 minutes. Yeah, so I'm just hoping we can finish this easily. I mean, having stops separated to different areas of Queens is a pain in the ass, but if you know how to do the stops correctly, you should be finished around 7 to 8 o'clock, depending on the company. Like, let's say if you start at 11, you got like 2:13, yeah, maybe you could finish by like 7 or 8, you know. I just don't know how different companies, you know, work, or like how they work basically. I mean, they might be similar, but I know their starting times is different depending on where. But yeah. Oh, I thought he was gonna cross, and then I was probably gonna have to, like, you know, stop the vehicle or something like that. Even though I had the right of way, I still don't trust it. Like, I would, you know, probably have to brake, or worst come to worst, hard brake. Oh, I think I recognize this area. Okay, so I could double park here, although I really don't like doing that. Or can I find? No, there's no way I can park right there. I'll just double park and then just figure out how to do this. I don't know if there's anybody in that vehicle, so I'm gonna move back just a tiny bit. So, oh no, there's nobody in there. It's just, it looked like the light in the back of the vehicle, it looks like it's on, so I thought there was somebody in the vehicle. Now this is a an old school elevator, and the fact, damn, the noise, you can hear it. Wow. Oh, that's the company name on the floor. Otis Elevator Company. Interesting. D9. Okay. Alright, we don't have to use the elevator, we could just take the stairs. I'm not gonna lie, this is a really interesting building. Like, the lobby is huge. There's 2 elevators here, but the only thing I'm against is the fact that if there's any people that has a wheelchair, they won't have access to this building, including the elevators, which kind of makes no sense. Unless there is accessibility in this building, but it's somewhere else. It's somewhere else that I really don't know about. I mean, don't get me wrong, old buildings are really interesting. Like, the way that they build them back then, I find it interesting, but then it's like I don't trust it, you know, especially when the news and stuff that has been circulating online and social media of, like, let's say some of the buildings collapsed in New York City are mostly old buildings. I don't trust it, but it could also be because whoever maintains the building probably isn't maintaining it right, or the building don't have enough money, or I don't know if it's a superintendent or somebody, but whoever, you know, they probably don't have enough money to maintain the building, and it's causing it to happen. But still, I just don't trust it. All right, so off we go to the next stop. I'm gonna pause the video here so I can reserve storage. I mean, you guys know the drill. When I get to the next stop, then I'll start I'll resume the video when I get there, basically. Sorry, I'm just a little exhausted, can't think right now, so just please understand that. All right, so we're like, what is it, 30 seconds out. Like after this light, we gotta make a left at that next intersection right here, and then the stop is right there. So hopefully this stop contains a lot of packages, because I see that I think there's like 2 or 3 stops in this area. So I'm hoping that there's like a lot of packages in this stop, because I just want to just dump out everything. Well, not like, you know what I mean. Like, I'm not trying to say like, oh, I want to dump out the packages and just call it a day. I mean, like, I want to hurry up and just deliver a lot of packages, because I think I'm like a few stops behind. Let me see if I can pull over right here. No, that's not a driveway, so I can pull over here, excuse me. Oh, I just rubbed the tire on the curb. I felt that and I heard it. Oh, I thought I was gonna hit the sign. I got scared. I got scared. So let's get this show on the road. I gotta find that. Oh no, this is the package right here. Okay, so okay, yeah, 3 bags worth, 2 of these, and that's it. I should have brought fucking sunscreen. God damn it. That's like the #1 thing you should never forget, especially it's a sunny day like this and it's gonna be hot. Yeah, best believe you're gonna get a fucking suntan or sunburn. Oh, these are treats for a pet, I think. Unless I'm wrong. Okay, there's a technical error. Yeah, it was definitely treats, because I hear a dog barking. Let me make sure something. Oh no, yeah, it's locked. Doesn't say an apartment, so I'm assuming this one. Or it doesn't say a floor. And then when I saw the bell, it said 2nd floor, but it's faded, so. All right. Go, go, go. go, go, go.
They do that for like.
Sorry.
Oh, you're good.
You can go this way. It's open over here.
Thank you.
No problem. There's no bell. I don't see a bell. I think it's on this side. I gotta go. These two packages are stuck to each other, but I'm glad that it's the same address, because I didn't want to rip it. Then it falls on me. Boom, boom, boom. Please don't fall. No. 36, right? Is this 36? Yep. '96, '97. Freaking dying. Alright, now the next stop is these two bags. And then there's another stop that's like around the corner. I'm assuming it's probably going to be a few packages, but I'll see how it is. Alright, most of the packages is on the odd number side, so that's gonna help me along the way instead of me crossing the street constantly. It's this one. Yep. is this one. Late packages at the back of the house. Gotcha. Wait, which side though? See, this is a prime example. Customers give us permission to enter their property to deliver the packages at a safe spot. I'm assuming this one. Okay. I mean, I think when they say back door, I think it's the one that I just passed by, but I'd rather keep it well hidden. I'm so out of breath. God damn. $19. One, 3, 2. And then this one says leave it at the garage. I'll do that. Right here. Right here. I hope I placed it at the right address. No, actually, yeah, I did. I know I did. Yep, I did. I'm not gonna lie, I'm starting to regret wearing long pants. Wait. Okay. Let me see. All right. Bow, bow, bow. Oh, that's a co-worker of ours. The van right there. Oh my god, what the fuck is with the honking? $705 and $706. Which one is it? This one. Oh. When it comes with like those little these little package compartments, always check one more time to see if it actually went inside, because if you close it, sometimes it'll tend to stay there without falling down safely. So it's always best for you to check before you leave. You know, like what I did, for example, I closed it, I heard it drop, but open it one more time to see if it's fully in there. Okay. Forgot to mention in the beginning of the video, I mean, because I said that there was a lot to explain, or there's like a lot to talk about. Kitty! Shit. But yeah, basically it is spring season, so knowing me, I'm gonna have like a lot of reaction to the pollen because I'm allergic to it. So I'm gonna sneeze, I might cough. Well, not cough, I'm sorry. Hi. Yeah, so I might sneeze, I might have a runny nose and stuff like that. So like how can I explain it? Huh? No problem. Yeah, there's gonna be times where I'm gonna have runny nose, sneezing a lot and everything. So at least I took an allergy medication before I went on my route, but just know that there might be times where I might have like constant sneezing or runny nose, blowing my nose definitely. So it's gonna be a pain in the ass. Okay, so the next stop definitely contains an overflow, so I'm not gonna take care of that. I'm gonna go back to the van. Well, once I'm done placing this specific package, I'm gonna go back to the van, deliver those, and then the rest is in the main area that I usually deliver at. So I know somebody's gonna ask me why did I leave the cart there, because literally the package is being delivered here, and I know there's not a lot of people over here that's not gonna take this package. Although yeah, I shouldn't say that, but I trust my instincts. One thing I'm really hoping it won't happen is that I catch a nosebleed, because that is really concerning. Basically, there's times where when I catch a nosebleed, I tend to pass out, but that's because of the heat. Or I don't know if it's because I have like lack of iron in my system, because I do have iron deficiency. That could be one of it, but I just have to be careful. breath. I'm out of breath. And this vehicle is starting a little slow, like it's taking a little while to start. That's a little concerning. I forgot to bring rags, so I had to get paper towels so I could wipe my freaking face because I'm freaking sweating. Okay, so let me do this real quick. I was thinking that this shit got a stop sign. Stop sign? What stop sign, man?
Huh? I'm about to.
What?
I'm about to tell you.
Stop sign?
No, I said I'm.
What stop sign, man?
Let me shut up. Let me shut up. Let me shut up. I really gotta shut up. Alright, so I'm assuming the stop is probably one of these two small houses or this big apartment building. Actually, let me pull over here. Yeah, it's one of these apartment buildings. I mean, not the apartment building, it's these houses right here. So all right, so I need 712 and then the other packages that's inside that bag. All right, so all I need is just the bag. That's it. I'm not taking out the hand truck. Where's A? Oh, over there. Okay. So 12, 13. I just don't know if I'm supposed to just leave it here or... I mean, nothing in the notes says to deliver inside. All it says is just the address and the name. That's pretty much it. Especially for this one. And then I rung the bells. It doesn't have a name on the bell except for the apartment number, so I really don't know. Okay, so the name is on the mailbox, so that's good. So all I gotta do is let me see. I'm assuming this one. All right, so we're done with this area. Now we just gotta turn to the main area that I deliver at. All right, y'all. I don't know what happened with the recording. I think either the camera overheated. I don't know if that's the case. I don't even know if GoPros actually overheat like that, or it just glitched out or something. But we're finished with the other stop, like in that area. So right now we are at the main area that contains like a bunch of stops. But the thing that I kind of don't like is if, like, let's say since I'm on Woodhaven, the certain area I go to, which is around Union Turnpike, there's no left turns for, like, let's say from Union Turnpike and a couple blocks before. Like when you're going towards Queen Center Mall, before you hit Union Turnpike and that intersection itself, there's no left turns. So I have to go across the bridge just to make like a left turn, and it frustrates me. Although I could make a right, but I'm on the left lane and people were not letting me, you know, merge right. So whatever. But of course this GoPro battery is dying. I'm trying my very best to record as much as I can, and sooner or later I'm probably gonna upgrade to another GoPro. I am not sure. I definitely know that I am a few stops behind, mainly because the time is 3:25, and usually I would finish like about 4 to 5 or 6 packages. I would finish about 4 to 7 bags before 4:30, and I only finished what, like two bags. Yeah, that's an issue, but obviously it's a valid excuse due to the fact that there was traffic on the highway, and I guess they were repairing the potholes or whatever. So I wish I could make a U-turn, but I guess I couldn't. Now I gotta go around. Why is it telling me to make a right at that intersection when I could make a left here? Like, what the fuck? I guess not. I guess not. Oh, that's a firefighter, I think. Or maybe he lives there or something. I thought he was just trying to pass by. Oh yeah, so apparently today is going to rain. And from the looks of my side mirrors, the clouds is dark as hell. So I think it's bound to rain like in a few, but I think it's gonna start raining maybe, or possibly around my break. All right, so we're at the next stop. This is a freaking mess. That shit's about to fall again. Yeah, it really looks like it's like bound to rain in a few. Alright, what other? I need 632, which is that box right there. So I think from the looks of it, I can probably take care of like the next possibly like 2-3 stops. I'm not sure, but I'm just gonna try and do my best and do what I have to do with these packages. Why is he looking at me? What the hell? Dude was looking at me all serious, like I did something to him. I mean, if it's because I got the fucking camera, bro, it's public area. Not only that, I'm just doing it for my safety. That's it. So I don't know, why is he staring at me like I did something to him or I'm harassing him. My question is, where the fuck did he spawn at? Didn't I just see him walking on the sidewalk? I was just talking about the guy too. I don't know, that was weird. The time is 3:46 and I got like about 180 packages left. I mean, it's not that bad, but I could do better. But like I said, keep in mind, there was traffic along the way, so oh my god, I got another package to deliver at the fuck. No. Great. Great. Hand truck got caught on my shoe, causing the bag to fall. Nice. I guess one thing I'll mention is if it does rain, I don't want to get soaked, but I don't mind getting a little bit of drips on me.
What?
Pause. 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 I mean, basically saying that so like, well, mainly because I know the rain can at least cool me off for a little bit. One thing I want to say, right, I just passed by a driveway that says beware of dog or something like that, or a sign that's indicating that a dog may be present in the backyard. I'm just going to say this real quick. If you want us to deliver in the backyard, don't put that sign up, because we're all going to think that there is a dog present, even though there isn't. Not only that, we gotta follow safety protocols in order to deliver a package safely, you know. But like, if there is no dog present but the sign is there, if you want us to deliver in the back, take the sign off. Because that's like the only way that we could deliver in the backyard. Although yes, you're giving us permission to enter a property, but you have a sign posted up indicating that a dog may be present. Time is 3:58. 2 minutes until 4. Oh, it's starting to rain. I feel the water droplets, but I don't think it's gonna rain for that long. So let me check. So I think it's probably gonna rain just for a little bit. In case if y'all wonder why is the wheel turned like that, it's because I'm in a hill, and I know in the training video it says when you're parked at a hill, always have the wheels turned at a certain direction. So like if you're parked this way on this side, it should turn like that, and if you're on the other side, it should turn the opposite. So it can at least, let's say if the brakes fail, it'll turn, well obviously the vehicle will get damaged possibly, but at least it won't cause significant damage to other property, I guess, put it that way. I know where the stop is. It's literally that street over there. So all I gotta do is make a left if I fucking can. Hopefully I can deliver without having the rain coming down really hard. Is the water cold? Yes it is, kind of.
5 minutes later.
I don't know what the fuck is your deal. That gray van, he tried to speed his way to me. I mean, although I couldn't make a right and try and see if I can make like a turn, but literally I could make a turn here. It's just nobody's not letting me in. All I gotta do is just make a right here. That's it. Figure out where the stop is. I mean, I know it's on this block, but fuck it, let me just double park here. Of course that fucking bag decided to fall. I know it's the remaining green bag, so that helps me out in the long run, but is there any overflow that I have to take out? Yes. Now, is it all clumped up together? Somewhat. So I could park here for now and then just deal with it. But where is the overflow? So if anything, I can bring it across the street or whatever. Oh, literally it's right here. Okay, so let me take care of this. Oh my god, bro. This is gonna be a pain in the ass. Oh, 635 is right here. Okay. Alright. The van is not on, so that's good. You could literally smell the rain too. Alright, where's this is 84, right? Yeah, 84. Let me go take care of this building first. So I don't have to carry anything heavy. Fuck it, I'm gonna just do it right here. Right? Okay. I hope somebody could pick up that box quickly. Although it's not really gonna rain severely, I just don't want the box to get wet. All right. Let's see if we could take care of this real quick. Oh, it's getting a little worse, a little bit worse. $85. I grabbed the wrong package, but fuck it. Oh god, this is unexpected. Wow. Alright, we're gonna have to do it my way then. That one has a shade. So this could safely be in here. Okay. I could tell it's more safe here. All right. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to get rescued. There's no way I can complete this stop or complete this route. I'm like overly frustrated. This box right here is for the street down the block, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a quick U-turn, park the car, and then I'll take care of that package. Usually I would make the turn here because you're technically able to turn around here since you're a van. There's usually no issue, so that's why I'm doing it here, to play it safe instead of going into somebody's property just to make a fucking U-turn, because I'm not like that. But before I continue, I need this. I gotta wipe off my face. Okay. Alright, let me see if I could do this quick. I know usually this door is unlocked.
Door is open.
No problem. Okay. Unlock the door. Let's see what I can do. Damn, 30 packages in one stop. I'm gonna have to take a break after that. There's no way I can complete 30 packages in what, 7 minutes? There's no way. I guess while I'm there, and if I find a parking, I'm gonna check out some of the comments that I have saved up so I can put it in this video. The rain should probably stop in a few, so I'm not stressing it, but 30 packages in this stop, yeah, I might as well just wait until after my break. But I gotta pick up the pace after the break. Park right there, but the car is literally on my ass, bro. And that's the thing I really hate. If I park, you got a car up my ass, I can't reverse back, because if I end up stopping, they might not, you know, they might not reverse. They're just gonna freaking be impatient and honk the horn. And I found a parking spot too. Now I gotta go around the block. We're gonna try this again, but most definitely without people or basically vehicles on my ass, because I found a parking spot, but I just don't know if I can fit there. Worst come to worst, I'll probably rely on the hydrant, but I'm gonna be in the vehicle. Oh my god, they just took the spot. Alright, yep, I'm gonna have to rely on the hydrant. I don't like doing that, but I have no other choice. Because they just took my spot and I'm like really pissed off. Fuck. But it's okay. It's okay. I'll just do what I have to do. Now it's time for the comments. I'm gonna read them out. I mean, I got like maybe 8 minutes until my break starts, so that's well enough time for me. I mean, because keep in mind, there's 30 packages in this stop, and I know that I won't be able to finish all 30, so I'd rather just wait until my break is over. So all right, let's see which one to start. All right, first comment of the day. It's from Shrews and Marmots. Hopefully I pronounced it right. Bro, another excellent video. Do you have to take your dolly on public transportation, or do you have a safe spot at work? Now, here's the thing. I do have a safe spot in the facility, although in reality, you're kind of not supposed to keep it in the facility, because I think that might be a safety violation to the building. I'm not too sure, but the way I place it, it doesn't affect anything. But there are certain people that do rely on public transportation to take it home and then also to work, you know, with their hand trucks. But I feel like, in my opinion, it's too much on my hands, and taking it on the bus and possibly on the train is just going to be too much. And let's say, what if the bus is packed or the train? That's just going to cause more havoc. So I'd rather just keep it at the facility with a lock, you know, and just wait until I come back to work, just unlock it and just take it to work. Okay, so this is from Performances by Ethan Baudreau. I hope I pronounced that. He said, oh yeah, I love that long videos. Pause. We got another one. I Eat Apples 5551. Why are most of your delivery vans white and not branded? Same thing with my local DSP in Los Angeles. I'm assuming mainly because of the fact that most of them would just buy it from a dealership. And I think the Prime vans, I forgot what was the reason. Somebody did explain to me what it was, but I think those are just loaners. Like, Amazon would sometimes send some of the branded vehicles to the company just in case. But let's say if a company has enough vehicles, I mean not enough vehicles, have enough money, they'll just purchase little by little on just basically naked vans. That's what we call them, or that's what I call them, naked vans, which they're all white. And then they mainly would just rely on that. I just don't know if it's because of like a money issue or like a company type issue. I'm not sure what it is, but I guess it has to do with either financial or just company agreements to have loaning or loaner type vehicles. I just don't know about that. Just, I can't guarantee the actual answer, so don't you know, take that whole answer for granted. I'm just not sure. We got one from Bob C, former DA here. I got 2 verbal warnings for brake violations, which they forced me to sign. We have evidence. The reason turns out to be a boondock country routes with no services in sight. Huh. That's weird. I don't even understand that. I mean, that kind of makes no sense. I don't know why would they violate you even though like there's no services anywhere. I mean, I have never went to like any country area to deliver, but I already know for sure that, let's say, going over there is gonna be an issue. But that's crazy. All right, so I just started my break, but we still got more comments to go. So we got one from Ray C. Hey bro, what's up? I'm DSP in Revere, Boston, MA. Normally, those who are training first drive about 20 steps to show them how you do it, and so they can see the pace of work. After those 20, if they feel ready, you can let them drive and make the deliveries with you by their side to help them and if they have questions. But that's the only thing you'd have to improve. After that, everything is good. Cheers and drive carefully. I appreciate that. I just wanted to say this real quick. I know there's been some negative feedback in regards to episode 3 when I was training somebody. I want you to understand this though, that I wasn't aware of basically training somebody until last minute. And although I had the major experience to let's say although I have like the experience and the knowledge on how the job works and stuff like that, they just decided to give it to me, even though, right, I only had like 3 months of experience, which was kind of weird. If it was like 1 year, then I feel like that would be the best time to do it, but you already know what happened. Well, you guys don't know, excuse me. But of course they decided to just have me train somebody, and this is what happened. But don't get me wrong, me and the guy that I was training, we're cool. I have no problems with him or anything like that. And like I said, I don't know if I said it in the video, but off video I told him like, yo, he was doing great until that situation started, and I felt so bad that, you know, he failed the first training, but he passed it, you know, on the second day. So he was working right after until the company shut down. So but I really did not know that. I mean, nobody didn't tell me like, oh, have me, you know, drive and then show him or whatever. They just told me, yo, he has to drive and he has to do everything, which I kind of find it weird and fucked up, but it is what it is. I had no other choice but to do it. Okay, so we got I Am Cash Easy. He put like a timestamp, 46 minutes and 21 seconds. LMAO, the other day I had to deliver to a county jail. Shit was funny as fuck. I had to walk in there. The new inmates was sitting in the process area. All of the eyes instantly glued to me. By the way, new subscriber here. Keep up the great videos, man. Much respect to you. I appreciate that. And damn, going to a county jail. Wow. Wow. I feel like if I went to a county jail and somebody like that's like an inmate had something to say or just wanted to talk shit, I'm not gonna lie, I have a temper. If someone disrespects me, I'm probably gonna go all out. But of course I gotta keep it like a professional standard, so there's a high chance I might not do that. But a county jail, that's crazy. And it would be weird if I actually delivered at Rikers Island, because there's actually an island that got like a prison there. So in case if you guys don't know, in New York there's a prison on the island, and it's called Rikers Island. So in case if y'all don't know. We got one Steered Bubble 8846. Do you get any extra pay for working on a Sunday? No. But if you, I mean, I would say this real quick, if you work over 40 hours, you will get time and a half. Meaning, like, let's say if you have worked, like, let's say up to 40 hours, it is, what is it right now, $23.75 an hour. That's the pay. But once when you go over 40, I think it's like 30 something an hour, so that's like time and a half. But obviously they're not going to allow you to go over 60 hours. So I work 4 hours a day. On certain occasions I would work a fifth day just to get, like, you know, a few extra money. Like, let's say my average pay is my average pay is like $660 to like $714 around there. But like with the overtime pay, it would be like another 8 to 10 hours. I would probably receive about $900 and something. So that's like $200 to $300 jump from there. It's not bad. So no, we don't get extra pay for working on Sundays, but we do get time and a half if we work over 40 hours. We got one from the Kings 5589. LOL, you can't say no because somebody always come to rescue you. See, all right, I remember it was from that episode on the Blizzard. It was basically episode 12, episode before this one. I know somebody called me and he was like, oh, would you want to rescue somebody? I forgot like exactly what he asked. I was hesitant. I didn't want to rescue, but I was like, all right, fuck it, I'll do it, you know? So I can't say no, and he's right, I can't say no because somebody always comes to rescue me. But the only thing I have a problem with is if, like, let's say for instance, I'm at my second to last stop, or I'm at my last stop with about 25 to maybe 15 packages. For them to rescue me at that amount of packages, I feel like it's just stupid, because it's like one full block. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like somebody else deserves that rescue than me once when I'm at that amount of packages or those specific stops, because it's just stupid, you know. All right, so we got Robbie's Food Deliveries in one word. The DSP I work for has vans with the sliding door broken, package taped mirrors, back doors don't open, bald tires, horn doesn't work, windshields cracked, driver door won't open on 2 of the Mercedes vans, and half of the backup cameras don't work. We were told if anyone grounds a van, they will be instantly promoted to customer status ASAP. Huh? If the van starts and drives under its own power, then it goes out on the routes. The van I was in the other day had one of the back doors fall completely off, and my dispatch told me to put the door in the back and continue. LOL. It's like that with some DSPs. My thing is like, why the fuck would some DSP allow vans that don't fucking work? I'm gonna be real honest with you. There was this one time where the van wouldn't lock, and I know the dispatchers or like the higher ups will make announcements, always lock your van when you get to the stop. But that day when I had a van, I think it was with a helper, right? I refused to deliver a van. It locked originally, keep that in mind. It locked before I got to the launch pad, but after, like, when I loaded up the van and everything like that, it refused to lock. So I tried it, you know, I tried multiple times. Well, basically the doors was indicating that it was open, so I tried to open every single door, close all of them. I checked the back doors, wouldn't close or anything and whatnot. And this was the old company I worked at. So my thing is like, you really expect me to deliver packages when in the rules, I guess, put it that way, it says to not leave your van unattended, don't leave your van unlocked, and always leave the van locked when you're at a stop. Like, if you're going far, have the van locked, because you can get your stuff stolen. But they want me to drive a van with the doors locked. I actually fought my way through that, and I was like, bro, I'm not delivering shit in this specific van if you really think I'm gonna go out there and be held liable if something gets stolen. No, I am not doing that. That is like one of the stupidest things to happen. But for them to actually allow bald tires, the horn not working, well, horn not working, it's a different story, but still, you must have a horn at all times, windshields cracked and everything like that, that is so insane. I'm not gonna lie, I would just quit my job or transfer to another company, because for them to not know how to maintain vehicles like that, that is a safety issue, and their company can get automatically shut down. That's crazy, really crazy. We got another one, and Juice 219. Yo, good job, man. I felt the frustration at the end of the day, but you kept it professional and patient. Thank you for that. Hope bro didn't get fired off the flag. No, he didn't. He was already hired, and they accepted him still, but of course the company shut down. Hope bro didn't get fired off the flag. Felt like he was a bit overly confident, and maybe it was nerves on his part. Having someone watch over you ain't always easy. Either way, I know this wasn't your intent of the video to make no one look bad, but just show how things are. Keep it up. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate that. And also keep in mind, I have no intentions to embarrass somebody on video or any type of way. The only reason why I wanted to record that day was basically to, I guess, to show off what happened. Like, I guess, a little bit of my skills on how I train, but this was my first time, so it was unexpected. Not only that, I wanted to do a vlog on that day, but I was assigned to train someone, so everything was a little mix-up, and he didn't mind it too. He didn't mind if I recorded him and everything like that. Like I said, me and him are cool, But don't worry, he was not fired, but obviously the company shut down, so he's either in a different company or a different DSP, or he's probably working somewhere else, like I don't know, maybe back to FedEx or something, because he did work at FedEx. But keep in mind, FedEx didn't have cameras, so he used his techniques from FedEx with Amazon. Although they have similarities and differences, you can't use most of the techniques from FedEx because they don't have cameras like these, you know, so that's the issue. So we got another one, Armando Alcala 1084. I hope I pronounced that. I'm so sorry. I worked at a DSP for Amazon and trained for a good while, and I trained them in every manner I could to stay at the job. But I never let these guys drive the van. Never. Amazon hires anyone off the street. Old, young, banger X, whatever I mean, anybody. And boy, they sucked at driving these vans. That's crazy. But I wouldn't say it's really Amazon. It's just, I guess, the owner of any DSP company, because you got to keep in mind, it's the DSP companies that be hiring them. But also on the Amazon Flex app, they don't really know who they are. All they know is they'll check the ID and check the background of the person. That's it. So it's mainly the DSPs, unless you actually are working at an Amazon facility. That's different. We got another one, Luis Chavez 6140. I don't know how you surprised to see new people every day. It's because the job sucks. I somewhat agree. Don't get me wrong, I somewhat agree, especially when I'm hearing about the the Teamsters group trying to get something in to maybe make something right for the Amazon Flex drivers or something like that, or the DSPs. Yeah, I kind of do see that, and I'm not gonna lie, I partially agree to what you're saying, but also keep in mind, it's certain DSPs that sucks. Not every single DSP gets affected negatively, if that makes sense. All right, so I'm back. I have decided to just record this stop. Literally is 2 bags that was back here and 3 overflows. So from the most part, I think I should be okay. So we just gotta play it smart. I don't know if all bags is gonna be empty, but I'm gonna try my best to deliver as much as I can. So I know the blue bag is first, following by the green. So I think this black bag is gonna be last. So I'm gonna do it like this. Actually, hold on. Do it like that, like this, and then the 3 overflows, which I had to struggle for like almost 5 minutes. Okay, I guess start from up here and then work my way down. I'm also realizing I'm running low on storage, but I think what I'm gonna try and do is, when I'm done with this stop, I'm gonna transfer most of the files to my MacBook so I can see if I can preserve extra storage. I did forget the wire, so I might have to connect the GoPro, like the actual device instead of the SD card, onto the MacBook. So I'm gonna see how this is gonna work out. But other than that, I feel like bundling this top, which was $30, was possibly a good start. But regardless of any circumstance, I know for sure I'm still gonna get a rescue. And I did texted them about the situation. And good thing I have proof, obviously from my GoPro, about the traffic, so they can't penalize me or anything for something that, you know, is definitely not my fault. No problem. The thing that really annoys me the most is that when it comes with these specific houses, sometimes it could be a family home or it could be two separate renters, if that makes sense. And if it's like a family home, like both first and second floor is the same family, okay, I get it. But if it's two different families, they gotta be specific on the doorbell, because I don't know where am I delivering at. And sometimes if I deliver and press the wrong doorbell, although it's the same address, sometimes they'll have a problem with me, you know, ringing their bell when it's supposed to be the other, you know. If that makes sense. Alright, so this one has most of the packages on the green. Okay. Temperature is slowly dropping, so that's a good thing. 52 and 55. Oh, this one does have a lock, but is the access code legit? Oh, it does. Wow. Okay. 52, 54. Okay. I'll just put it right here. Put you right here, and then right here. Oops. I'll fix it. Can I unlock it like this? I don't know if it's gonna do the same thing. Oh, that's how it works. Okay, so at least I know how to use it. I should probably get one for whenever I own a home. Alright, so that's one bag. See, this one is second floor. And at least they put the names on the doorbell. That's what I like. Actually, hold on. Let me be smart. Take this out. Put this one in. Give me this package. Let me take you. Put you in the van, and this will help me in advance. Because best believe I'm not carrying empty bags, and then it might fall. Okay. Not sure which one. $54, $45, $46. Oh, yeah, okay. Wait. And then let me get 45. Let me get all of you. Take you across the street. So I guess we're off with a good start, definitely. And then this one is next door. Hopefully this bell works. I'll bring this package next door. Best believe this, right? 30 packages in Brooklyn. I probably would have finished that in like maybe 30 minutes to maybe 50. But doing this, I'm down to 14 packages. I probably would have finished this by like 20 to 30 stops. I mean 20 to 30 minutes. You bring you on this side. What is this? This one. And then 40 over there. Alright, so is this one? Oh, I thought that box was about to fall. I'm assuming this one. Alright. This one. This one. this? It's gotta be this one. Nope. No. This one. Oh damn, you heavy. Okay, I did not mean to do that. Wait, I just realized 64, 65. Isn't that 50 right there? Me wifey call me. Light bulb. Which one? This one. Am I bugging or is it really this? No. Where the hell is the... That's 6'8". Either I'm missing a freaking package or I'm not paying attention. That's 7'5", that's 6'2". Oh, that's 6'6". That's not even a customized box. That's just a freaking envelope. Alright. Across the street. Was it 5'7"? Oh, I got a pinch on my freaking lower leg. What the fuck? Alright, 6'7". Give me all of you. That's a dog. Oh, I gotta sneeze. Oof. Babe, why would you say that? You gotta stop saying cucumber. I want to sneeze. It was this close on coming out. Because I wanted to sneeze. Alright, so deliver to the side door, this one. Just for the record, if they say deliver to a side door, don't put front door as like to mark to deliver. Just mark it as a side door or side porch, because sometimes they will put that in the list. Okay, not in the bag. Okay, so the next stop is going to be the black bag, and I'm gonna finish that bag, and I don't know about the blue. right, so although I didn't fully empty 2 bags, I managed to empty 1. Next stop is this bag, so I'm gonna empty this out. This one might be like 2 stops down, so I'm gonna leave it back here. But I know after I'm done with this bag, next stop is gonna be this bag, I believe. But in the meantime, I'm gonna stop the video here, edit the, well, not edit, I'm gonna try and move the files to my MacBook. And while that happens, I'm gonna try and deliver like maybe 2 or 3 bags so I can pick up the pace. So I'll be right back. All right, y'all. I managed to catch up a little bit. I still think I'm gonna get rescued, but so far there's been some progress being made. So I've been like, you know, trying to bundle stops and everything like that. I think over here when I bundle it, it should probably be like 3 stops total. So what I'm trying to do is I want to find parking in this area so I won't like make it like a hassle. Like I'm trying to figure it out. I just don't know what to do, because like I don't want to block the driveway and then like, you know, it's a problem. So I'm trying to think of like a plan on how to do this. Water became a little, oh shit, am I getting rescued? Hold on. There's a van behind me. I think I'm getting rescued. Yeah, I'm getting rescued. I mean, I doubt that is because that I'm slow. I mean, I did send a message that, you know, might be a little late because of the highway, so. All right, safety. All right, so this actually helped me. I just gotta wait for him to leave, and then I'm gonna park right there. But don't get me wrong, sometimes there are certain people that isn't in the mood to basically deliver. I mean, not deliver, rescue. They want to go home. But obviously, I guess there's certain times where the company wants, what's it called? Sorry, I was telling the cab driver to move. But yeah, there's certain times where some drivers doesn't want to rescue. They want to go home. But I know there are certain times where some companies want to give them a full 8-hour shift. So I guess they can get their money or some other reasons, but I don't know. I just gotta wait for him to scan it, and then when he's done, pull in there, and then we'll be all right. But I feel bad. Like, in my opinion, I really feel bad when someone has to rescue me, because most of the times I be overthinking like if I'm slow or anything. But obviously I have the proof, and you guys witnessed it as well, that there was traffic on the highway, but you didn't see the part where 2 of the 3 lanes was blocked off on the highway. But that can verify it if they want to, let's say, retrieve the camera footage. But yeah, I tend to overthink a lot. I am really thirsty though. Like, drinking hot water, I'm not a big fan of it, but like if that's like my last resort, I have no other choice. Okay, so it says I have new stops. So that means he already scanned it. So I'm gonna take this spot and then I'll take care of this area. Let me fix myself. Excuse me, I should have not done that. It's just I was thinking that there was gonna be a vehicle behind me, so they won't, like, you know, steal my spot. So that's kind of why I did it. But it's cool. It's cool. I think I overdid it with the parking. Fuck. There you go. All right. Now, if I want to, I could bundle this stop. Oh no, but this stop, hold on, I just realized that this stop contains 5 overflows, so I might as well take care of that. Let me see something. Oh, that's a delivery driver, I was about to say. Okay, so within like the street behind me, I gotta take care of like 1 block that way, go around, deliver the packages on this block right here, which is Woodhaven Boulevard. Then I gotta go around, go back to the same street that I was at, and deliver more packages. So I'm just trying to bundle it so I can see what am I doing first. I mean, not what am I doing first, like how many packages is which, or like how many packages, like, you know, basically the stop contains. I can't talk right now, oh my god. But yeah, I'm just trying to double check the stops so I can see how many overflows is in each stop, and then that will probably determine whether or not I should just bring every overflow with me or not. But I know one stop I just bundled does not contain overflows, but I know 2 of them, like 2 stops contains like a bunch of overflows, so I'm just checking right now. So there's 7. Damn, I just bundled a stop and like, okay, I just bundled 2 of the stops that contains the overflows, and it's a total of like 7 overflow. But it's 2 bags, so I think when I'm done with the yellow, I should be okay. So, and I think most of it is just like plastic bags and envelopes, so I should be okay. Then all I gotta do is just go across town, take care of, like, let's say if I bundle it, maybe like 3 stops, I should be fine. The thing is that I can't really bundle a lot of stops on my iPhone, because it's gonna ask me like to wait or something like that, and I don't like waiting. But in order for me to bypass that, I gotta fucking close the app, open the app again, and that's just gonna be an issue. But I'll just take care of this stop. Let me just pay attention to this so I can at least get shit done, and then we'll be alright. Alright, so y'all know the drill. I'm gonna keep delivering until the battery dies, or hopefully it stays on for the entire like what, 2-3 stops I'm doing. I mean, I'm probably gonna do it quick, but we'll see how it goes. Okay, so it's 1917 and then 6060. that blue one contains 2 more packages, and then those other 2 is probably by Union Turnpike and some other place. If anything, I could put these packages in this bag. I just realized that. I mean, I did say that it was mostly envelopes and plastic bags, so I could just dump it in here so I can preserve more storage, or more space, excuse me, in the hand truck. And folks, I'm just gonna let you know, the thing that I just did where I grabbed packages from a yellow bag and put it to a green one, the only reason why I did is because I know which package is which, mainly because of the yellow stickers that's always in every single package. But if you don't want to mix up any packages, you know, with the yellow bag and the green, you don't have to, but this was my technique on how I do it. So let's say if I want to do a whole bunch of stops at one without like returning back to the van, and also the bag is almost empty, I just grab another tote, whatever packages belongs to this stop technically, I'll just dump it in one bag. It helps me, but other people maybe not, who knows, but it helps me. This is a light package. This is also a light package. Oh, actually, no. Put you guys here. Put you on here. And then grab you. And put you over here. Alright, I think I got the plan. Should be fine. Now let's get to delivering. Hoping the packages don't fall. Okay, so we got 18. Wait, I'm assuming that's 18 right there, so let me see, how can I do this? Oh wait, 90. Okay, this address also has an overflow as well, so that's 2 packages down, or 2 overflows down, which helps me. I shouldn't even be doing this in the street, but the only reason why I'm doing it here is because this is considered a dead end and there's barely any vehicles coming by. Alright, take care of you. It helps me. Okay. Bow, bow, bow. Okay, now we take care of the other side, which, no problem. 601. Okay. $602. I'm assuming it's one of these boxes, right? No. Okay. At least I don't have to panic. All right. Put you here. Alright, now we take care of the remaining block. So Is there another no, this is the rest of it is in the other street. Alright, most of it is on the odd side, so we have to be on this side. Oh no, I don't want to block the door. There we go. And I can't take the photo. Why? Oh, there we go. How's it going? All right. 81. Oh no, this one is across the street. But is it this one? No, it's this one. Take care, all right? It's a good thing I'm taking care of this because I am not holding onto this heavy thing along the way. Because I feel like it's gonna fall and I'm not ready for that. Have a good night. Yeah, so most of the people here is really nice. Obviously, I gotta respect their privacy and everything, so some parts will be blurred out. Because I'm not really like that to like just like, how can I explain it? I just don't want to be disrespectful. Just put it that way. Another overflow, yes. Oh, this is a heavy one too. Okay. Oh, that's dogs. That's dogs. Best believe I don't want to deal with those dogs. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh, speaking of which, so how can I put it? So you know how like some Amazon drivers tend to park at the fire hydrant, right? So I just witnessed this like recently, and don't get me wrong, I tend to do that sometimes, but I really don't like doing it because, like, you know, what if there was like a legitimate fire? But tell me how I'm just, you know, waiting for my package because I bought something on Amazon. The delivery driver literally parks right next to the fire hydrant, and what happens next? Fire trucks comes to my building and they realize that the hydrant is blocked off by the delivery driver. Oh my god, it was crazy. I mean, I don't think there was an argument between them two, but it's like, I'm just shocked that that someone had the audacity to park at a hydrant in my building too. We got 2 stops left. Well, actually in total we probably have like 5 or 6 stops, but around this area we got 2 stops until we got to go across the across town to do the rest of the packages. All right, so I felt like it was a success on me bundling those stops, although it was a bit of a struggle to put all of those overflows in my hand truck, but I still feel like it was a success. Time is 7:31. By the time I'm done with this, like these 2 stops, this should be like maybe 7:40, 7:45, give or take. We still got a lot of stuff to do. This is 09, right? Yeah. Okay, and I got one more stop, which is 12, well, 11 packages total. This is like a tight sidewalk, so I gotta be careful. No problem. I think it's 609. I don't know if I grabbed it earlier. No, 608, that's 610. There's got to be 609 right here. Yep. Take this 2 across the street. Alright, go back on this side. Get this one. This one. the note said bell not working, so I had to knock. $15. Where's 20? Over here. Wait, this is 20, yeah. All right. $6.10. Alright, so I need this one, 11 and 12. And then, last but not least, these two. This goes on the odd side. Okay, I guess the doorbell glitched. All right. All right, so the time is 7:42. Kind of figured I'll be finished around that time. I did say around 7:40 to 7:45 I should be finished, so okay. All right, so we officially did that. Now all I gotta do is head to the next stop. Ooh, that engine does not sound good. But yeah, so I'm gonna head to the next stop. I'm gonna pause the video here so I can preserve more minutes, but I am overly exhausted. I'm gonna try and finish a few packages, or like a few stops of video, and I'm gonna do the rest on video. So I'll be right back, y'all. All right, everyone, so we are down to our like 2 stops. Total packages is 9. So bundled all the stops, so we made it down to 2 stops. The time is 8:34 and we're probably going to be done by 9. I am glad that today is my Friday. I'm severely exhausted. I am tempted on probably working an extra day, but I'm not too sure when will that be. Damn, that was almost an accident. But yeah, I'm not sure when will that be. Most likely this Saturday I might work an extra day. I don't know, who knows. I'm gonna just park here because this is the stop, but the place that I have to deliver, there's some on this building right here to the right, and I think some to my left across the street. But I feel like we can do this. Let me see. Yeah, we could definitely do it. It's just one bag and one overflow. And I think the next stop is going to be another overflow. So 528. The 5th stop is basically 2 packages. I think what I'm going to do is, don't forget to put on the hazards, but I might go across the street first to take care of that stop, and then I'm gonna come back to this building to take care of the rest of the packages. All right, hold on. Crossing this street is kind of dangerous. This is Union Turnpike that I'm crossing on, so I don't recommend any of you that's delivering around here to do what I did unless you're safe about it. Especially when you have a bunch of packages on you. No, don't do it. All right, now we'll take care of that building. Just let me get the packages off the van again. All right. I really don't mean to press the doorbell, but the customer is expecting packages. But yeah, I didn't want to ring the doorbell, but the customer is expecting their package, so. All right, both of these are on the 3rd floor. So I'm gonna go to the 3rd floor and drop this off. So we're down to our last 3 packages. Now here's the thing. Remember that stop that contains 30 packages, but there was like 2 or 3 packages left over in that blue bag? That's the last stop. So there's 2 packages in there and an overflow, and I will consider the last stop. Don't worry, I'll record that stop just to get additional content, and you know, just to make sure you guys feel entertained, because I feel like I didn't record a lot of myself like delivering these packages. I guess when I'm done, I'm gonna make sure that this van is clean before I start leaving. Yeah, something's going on with this engine. Like, compared to earlier, this van, like, it's starting a little slower and slower, and that is like really concerning, because I don't want to be stranded in the middle of nowhere. Well, I know where I'm at, but you guys know what I mean. So I just want to go home. I could pull over the van somewhere, but if anything, if there's nothing in between, like, no, if there's nothing like a space on my side of the street, then I might as well just go around and just double park real quick, because there's just 3 packages and that's it. Like this one right here, for example, I could do it right here. Turn off the van, get the last few. Actually, let's roll this up, or well, basically close it up and wrap the seatbelt around the hand truck so it won't keep, you know, it would prevent it from falling and rolling around. And then lock the van, and let's keep delivering. 21. Oh, so it's, oh no, not really. I thought it was all in the same address, but I guess not. So let me take care of this first. Okay, and I think maybe 2 houses down. Oh wait, is this one? Okay. I hope somebody's living in here. It looks like a brand new house. I'm gonna just ring the bell just in case, but for the most part, we're done. We're done. So all I have to do now is call I gotta call dispatch, let them know I'm done. I know for sure that they're not gonna have me rescue because it's already too late and I think everybody is technically done. So like, don't get me wrong, I don't mind rescuing people, but when it's at a certain time where like, bro, we gotta go to fuck home, like let's say for example it's 8:46, I expect to get back, no ifs, ands, or buts. Although I'm kind of like one of those reliable drivers and stuff like that, I'm sorry, but I gotta go to fuck home. You should have told me this earlier. Let me drink my water and then call him.
Hello?
Hey, it's Roberto G. I'm done with the route.
Alright, head back.
Copy. See, I knew it. I knew it. I'm going home. Screw you guys. I'm going home.
Screw you guys. I'm going home.
Yeah, I'm hot. I gotta go home, shower. Oh no, I don't want to mess up the wire. But yeah, I gotta go home. I'm exhausted. I'm outside with just the tank top and the vest on. Why? Because it's hot. It's hot. No ifs, ands, or buts. It's hot. Okay. Anyway, okay, so I got like about an hour left of footage, but I think in the meantime I'm gonna try and preserve as much footage as I can. Maybe I'll record a little of me going on the highway and stuff like that, and then I guess at a certain point I'll pause the video and then like I'll start recording when I get like close to the facility. So but yeah, we did great for the most part. So I guess all we gotta do is just go home. Yeah, I'm thinking about going to 7-Eleven though. Probably get myself some coffee. I don't know if I should get like small, medium, or large, but maybe a small is good for me, just to wake myself up like a tad bit. Shockingly, I'm not even hungry. I guess the food that I ate earlier, it filled me up till like now, so I guess I really don't need anything to eat just yet. It feels great to basically finish. Now all we gotta do is just go back, go home, go bed, go sleep. Not only that, I gotta edit more videos, so I think I'm probably gonna stay up until like 1 in the morning. Maybe like edit this video or another video that I'm supposed to edit. But yeah, I'm just grateful for everything. I think I should go to 7-Eleven. I'm really tempted on going to 7-Eleven. And I know 7-Eleven is like not that far. Well, I think it's like the next couple blocks or next few like traffic lights. And it's like to the right. So I could, if I want to. I could. And I just got paid too. So I could. Looks like somebody's in a rush. Damn, all the way to the left lane. Oh yes, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna go to 7-Eleven. Fuck it. I'm gonna pull over right here, because I don't want to park in there. Get myself some 711. I don't know why I said it like that, but fuck it. I'm all right. Let me see. Coffee. Actually, hold on. So there's no medium. Oh no, there is. You know what? I'm gonna just get a large. Call it a day. Damn, all the coffees is gone? Hold on, I just realized. Alright, fuck it, I'm gonna get this one. Ooh, what's this? Sweet and spicy? What the fuck is that? Never mind. Should I be a fat ass? I think I should be a fat ass. I'm gonna put it right here. Yeah, because I don't want to touch it with my hands and then like... So we're good. Damn, that dude ran like he had to take a shit. Okay. Well, I got my coffee and 2 donuts. Now we gotta head back to the facility. Oh, you just got flashed. You just got flashed. But the bus don't get flashed? That's fucked. Damn, I saw the flash. I'm like, wait, huh? What happened? But yeah, I guess somebody's getting a ticket tonight. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Cause y'all is spitting. Alright, let me shut up. Uh-oh. See, I could break that time because I had a like not specific. I had a good distance from where I was at to stop safely. Because best believe I'm not passing that traffic light. I mean, I know I want to go home, but yeah, I'm not getting fired. Oh my god, I don't know what the hell I put in that coffee. That shit's good. No sugar or nothing. I just put like the cinnamon creamer. See, this is the primary example of mopeds. I even explained it in the beginning of the video. These guys would be stupid. One of them is look, and they're passing the red light. Look at that, 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 look at that. What the fuck? Somebody was on my right side cutting into me. What if I hit them? God forbid. Then apparently I'm gonna be deemed at fault. So this is what I'm saying to anyone that's interested in delivering packages, just make sure you're doing it safely, because one small slip up and that's it. Especially with Amazon, you're done. I mean, although there's times where it's not gonna be your fault, so you know, you'll be fine on certain occasions, but like when you're driving, just please be careful, because you got people like them, for example, delivery drivers, cabs, and then delivery bicyclists, if that makes sense. They kind of act stupid. And I'm not saying specifically of delivery drivers like, let's say, UPS or FedEx. I'm saying every single company, including Amazon. And yes, I will include my own job because some of our drivers tend to be assholes. For example, I was nearby my facility. I was like a block away. There was a van behind me, and he works for me, not from a different DSP company. He works in my company. So he was like one of our coworkers. The dude decided to go the opposite way, like the opposite side, because it's a yellow line right there. Obviously, it's a two-way street. Put it that way. The dude decides to drive, speeds up, and go around me on the opposite road or opposite side. Then decides to cut me off. God damn. God damn. 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 But yeah, so the dude then decides to cut me off. And you already know what the hell I did next. I snitched. I'm sorry. I know, like, there's certain people don't like snitching, but bro, you're making us look bad. That's the problem. I know you want to go home, but you got to look on the bright side. The longer you stay clocked in, the more money you get. Because bro, it's $23.75, bro. You don't need to just, you know, rush or anything. I mean, I get it, there's probably like a few exceptions. You know, maybe it could be like a medical situation with friends or family or whatever, but like, bro, I know that's not an excuse. Just fucking drive safe. That's it. That's it. But yeah, we're getting on the highway. This is the only entrance I kind of don't mess with, because there's a yield sign, and I know this lane is kind of short, so I gotta be careful. Speed limit on this highway is 50. So if you think I'm going fast, just know the speed limit is 50. But when we get on the BQE, obviously it's 45. Yo, this freaking dude is on my ass. There's a car behind me, literally on my ass. It's not my fault because I got a freaking car in front of me. But yeah, I'm not sure when this battery is gonna die, but as I said from earlier, I'm probably gonna edit this part out. I'm gonna record myself like you know, being on the highway on the most part, and then I'm gonna skip at a certain point to where I'm like close to the facility. If the battery dies early, I'll just switch the battery. Obviously I'll pull over and do it, because I don't do that when I'm driving. I gotta say, delivering in Queens is a bit more better than delivering in Brooklyn, but it depends on the area, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know parts of Brooklyn is not that bad, don't get me wrong. Like, I know there's certain parts of Brooklyn where it's easy to deliver, or if you're taking care of apartment buildings, I kind of would prefer that than dealing with like 2 to 4 story buildings, if that makes sense. To mention, this whole stretch on the other side, that's where I was on my way to the first stop. This whole stretch on the opposite side, full of traffic, and that's where the lane closure was at. was crazy. I have never seen something like that in my life where they shut down 2 of 3 lanes, or let's say 3 or 4 lanes, depending on the highway. I've never seen that type of shutdown. I mean, there's times where I've seen, like, you know, 1 lane closure, but like 2 or 3 lane closures is insane. You're my lane, you're my lane, you're my lane. You're like really close to my lane. He was mad close. I saw his freaking, Jesus Christ. Oh, what the fuck? Is he drunk or something? Because I know I was in my lane. I don't know if he hit the sidewall. No, he didn't hit the sidewall, but he was too close to my lane. Like, the tires was touching the dotted lines. Or the broken line, excuse me. It was touching the broken line. Yo, this truck is literally almost close to hitting that wall. Oh my gosh, this is just crazy. While me, I'm just driving normal. There's usually traffic starting over here, and people would rely on this right lane, even though this is supposed to be dedicated for the exit. They would skip all this traffic just to cut everybody off. And keep in mind, there's a solid line here. They don't care. They try to cut in. And then after this, there's another exit. They'll do the same thing. Look at this, 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 look at this. Oh, Jesus Christ, I saw him take off the brakes and everything. Oh my God. I hope my camera's still recording, because that shit, oh my God. When I saw the red light dim down a little, that means he just took off the brakes. He was about to hit me. Although I did slow down, but that doesn't mean that I'm trying to let him pass or some shit, you know? Because I'm not trying to let him in the highway just yet. But yeah, this is the other spot too. There's a solid line here, and they all skip traffic just to cut in. And this whole shoulder lane right here, it wasn't blocked off. Now it's closed due to the, I guess, some little construction going on. But when this was never here, they all skip all of this. So sometimes what I would do is I would be in between this lane and the shoulder, so nobody would pass me, because like I'm not trying to have anybody cut into me and then I'm gonna be deemed at fault, you know? But shockingly, today, there's no traffic. This whole stretch would be traffic. I mean, well, until now, there might be a little bit of traffic, but like, I'm talking about like all the way back there would be a whole bunch of traffic. But like, damn, it's 9:22 and there's no traffic. That's crazy. And I think over here is because this lane is about to be, you know, closed off. Like this one, they're gonna have to merge to my lane. So sometimes there would be traffic here, which is understandable. But like, yeah, shockingly, there's barely any traffic. After this, like this little small traffic, everything starts moving after that. Anyway, we're off the highway, finally. I just saw a rat running across the street. I don't know if I caught that on video. Alright, so I'm just glad I managed to deliver every package, although I had to get rescued. Besides that, there's no reattempts, nothing. That's a delivery driver behind me, I think, so I'm hoping this dude don't cut me off, because I'm gonna catch that on video. And he's not one of ours. I think that's a different DSP. Why would you just walk slowly, like trying to cross the street? I could barely see you because I think the headlights are, unless, I don't know. Unless the dude had like, well, he had dark clothing, so that's another reason why I couldn't really see him that much. Oh, I explained something about the raccoon. I almost hit it. It happened right here. Before I entered this intersection, right here, a little bit back there. That's when I saw the raccoon. And I thought it was just a runaway dog or something like that for a split second, until I realized it was a raccoon. But yeah, we're at the facility now. Okay. Hazards on. All right. Is he gonna move, or should I just be behind the other van? You know what, it's just bags, so I might as well, because I don't even know what the hell is he doing. Actually, also garbage, but it's not a lot. Jesus Christ. I wouldn't mind parking here, but I'm gonna get more close so I can just hurry up and just fucking leave. Please don't take that spot. 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 Yeah, my spot. Alright, well that's it for this video. Really don't know what to say, but I'm glad we made it here in time. Well, not in time. Glad we made it here safe. But I appreciate you all for watching the video to the end. We got more videos along the way. I just know for sure that there might be times where I'm not gonna post like every 2 weeks like how I usually do with Amazon. I'm gonna try my best though, don't get me wrong. The only reason why it's taking a while is because every time when I record, there's always like, what, 4 or 5 hours of clips that I have to edit, trim, put in stuff, and it takes a lot of time. So, and especially when I'm working and everything, that's another thing. So bear with me, there's more videos to come. I'm just glad I recorded today because I knew I was going somewhere different instead of Brooklyn, so I managed to show y'all where I was delivering at, and also I don't know, just wanted to just entertain y'all with stuff. But yeah, I'm gonna end it here. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Once again, stay tuned for more videos, clips, and everything. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Be safe, everyone, and I'll see you all in a live stream or video. Peace out, y'all.